You know what's helped me like dismantle a lot of the insults that I get from people? Like, for example, I'll give you a perfect example. I posted a comment on this one Instagram whatever thread thing, and literally the channel's name was Only Dad's Official. So come on, imagine who's in that group and the types of content they post. And I literally just put as a trans woman for one of my responses, and I fully knew the trolls and the hate was gonna come. I only got one. I only got one. I only got one hater. One person hated me. Everybody else is nice. People said they were sorry that this shit happened to me. It's crazy. What? I get more offended now when I start looking into certain things and I see the implications. Uh, I don't know what I just said there in the morning. The implications of these things. Um, so like I've been hearing this thing called transmaxxing. Um, yeah, apparently that is a thing. There's also another thing called AGP that a lot of people are really not understanding. Um, It's something definitely to look into. Uh, However, these two things are not trans at all. They are all about sex. Like they all are about sex. Like the transmaxing is it's incels taking HRT so they can be lesbians or so they can date straight men. Like I don't know. I thought it was BS and then I just like typed it in the TikTok thing and no. Nope, it's a real thing. And it's just very cringe. Um yeah, please stop saying that you are trans because you're not understanding all the damage that you're doing. And I really need trans men to speak up some. So the issue is, I think trans men, you're afraid to speak up because you're afraid that the arguments that you may throw out there will delegitimize yourself because you're going to be calling out trans people who really aren't trans, which means inherently you're calling shots at yourself. Look at me, I'm doing the same thing. Go ahead, people, accuse me of being whatever you want to accuse me of being. I don't know. The point is you can't forget, trans men, you can't forget how you were born. And you cannot ignore that other people with your chromosomes are getting impacted by people with my chromosomes going into safe spaces and doing inappropriate things. I don't know very many trans men that their entire life becomes oriented around sexual expression the second that they become a trans man. Most of the trans men I meet in real life are pretty chill, pretty laid back, pretty calm, pretty collected. Actually, I have so much reverence for trans men because they don't sit there and stunt and act like fools like trans women. We need you to speak up too. I'm literally letting the loudest, most obnoxious group of people do things right now, and you see these videos and they're saying such hostile things. So, like, you need to accept me or this or this. And I've even heard like hate words come out that are perfectly acceptable because they're towards the straight community. Like, yo, y'all are unhinged. So, hi, trans maxers.